Greetings. Thank you for taking time to watch the program. I'm Stan Hustad. For many of you, a friend, a mentor, a teacher, and I'm glad you've taken time to take a few minutes to figure out some of the things that might be important to both of us as we seek to finish the year well and make the next year even better. My topic today is this: pick you. Now, I don't know if you maybe had some of the same childhood experiences that I had, but I was kind of a geeky guy. You say kind of, you were. I guess a bit still am, but I didn't have a lot of athletic ability. So when the kids, would kind of divide up as to who was going to be on what team or who was going to be chosen or whatever, I wasn't picked first, and oftentimes, that agony of saying, I wonder if anybody will pick me. And we wait for people to pick us, the teacher to pick us, the coach to pick us, a friend to pick us. Maybe somebody will even agree to go on a date with us. Well, a lot of us carry that view of life much further forward than we should. And so one of the guys who's helped me figure this out is a man named Seth Godin. Many of you have heard of him. He and I have similar haircuts, but he's got quite a larger force of folks who really appreciate him, and I'm one of his admirers. I've learned a great deal from him. Maybe he's learned a few things from me. But he's got a wonderful line in which he says, right now, pick you. Pick yourself. Don't wait for the company to pick your book to be published. Don't wait for somebody to invite you onto their radio program. Don't hope that somebody will pick you to be on a television show. Don't hope that somebody will pick you to have a paper published. Don't wait for someone to give you a promotion. Don't wait for someone to pick you for the job. Pick yourself. Now, many of you who are involved in What It Takes and in many of the classes and courses I teach, particularly around the world, you're trying to improve your situation. You want things to be better. You're hoping that somehow you'll be able to learn something that will maybe get you a better job, make more pay, be happier in your relationships. You're involved in improving your life. And as we improve our life, we hope that we'll get picked for something. But in today's world, you can do the picking yourself. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge you to actually help you pick yourself. Now, we're all going to have to pick ourselves. Then we're going to have to get a platform. Then we're going to have to publish our work. Now, I've told you before, thank you for your interest. I had a friend the other day who said, Stan, and he was also a student now, he said, Stan, your course on how to write your first book, or at least how to start to write your first book using your iPhone, I can do that. That will work. And you know what? It will work. You can start to write your first book now. Now, the other day, someone said to me, Stan, how do you really give a great speech? They said, well, you give a lot of speeches and you're not too bad at it. Well, thank you. I said, how do you give a great speech? Maybe you could teach us a little course, a mini course on how to give a great speech. And I said, well, I'm sure I could probably come up with that. I taught speech and broadcasting and radio to college students and universities for many years. But then I began to think about it. And I said, you know what? The way to give a great speech is not to give a speech. And just let that sit on your head for a while, but I'll talk about that. The way to give a great speech today is not to give a speech. We'll talk more. But those are the kinds of things that we're hoping as I'm sitting down here. I'm in my studio today and I'm just taking a break, kind of taking a cup of coffee as I think about all of the classes and courses we'd like to create and publish in the next few years and in the next few weeks. I'd love to hear from you. What would you like to learn? What are some of the classes and courses you'd like to have somebody help you with? What class or course would you like to teach? And I'm hoping that many of you will join me and become an online teacher instructor in 2016 and share your wisdom and your insight and the things that you know. Everybody has a story. Everybody has wisdom and insight and things they can share with others, and I want you to think about doing that. All right? Let's make that kind of the goals and resolutions for 2016 for all of us. Now, this is going to be more and more important. As I've said before, write your first book, because your book will be your business card and you can publish it yourself. Get on the radio. You can have your own radio station. Get on the video show. You can have your own video channel. Your book will be your business card and your video will be your brochure. And so I'm going to be teaching you a lot about how to do that, how to pick yourself, how to become a person who has their own platform, or we say a stage where you can do these things in which you can perform so that people will hopefully find out about you, learn about you, hire you, buy you, use your services, find you a person of influence in their life. Now, this is going to be much more important as we get older. Just the other day, someone told me about their situation that, they've had a long career, but who knows? The company might decide that all of that cost of having some wise and older and mature people, maybe that's not what we want anymore. Maybe we'll find a bunch of younger people and hire them. And yeah, they won't have the same wisdom and experience and some of the things that are vital, but yeah, okay. Who knows? More and more we're going to have to create our own personal economy, and more as we get older, as we try to find the things that we can do, we may more and more have to be the person who's somewhat like an independent writer or performer, and we create our own personal economy, our own platform, our own company, our own entrepreneurial ventures. We have multiple streams of income. That's what we hope. We'll have a number of classes and courses to help you do that, and at the same time not lose your soul, not lose your spirit, not give in to the things that can just kind of destroy us when we have to make it happen and do what matters in difficult times. So that's what it's all going to be about. Again, I'd love to get some coaching and counsel from you as to the best kinds of things that I could do to help you. And I really encourage you. I would like you very much to start creating that platform and finding that way to make a difference in other people's lives. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or something like that. Think about it, pray about it, talk to others about it. And let's make a decision that at this time next year, as we're winding up 2016, we'll be able to look back and say, you know what? We achieved a great deal in helping build a better business, a better life, a better career, better relationships, and a better sense of the spirit of what we were made for. I want that to happen for you. I want it to happen for me. I want it to happen for all of us, As that old Christmas Carol guy, Tiny Tim, said, God bless us all, everyone. And that is my wish for all of you. We'll see you around, and bye for now.